Check out this incredible classic, a 1957 Ford Fairlane that's been lovingly restored and is ready for a new owner. This beauty is in great condition, and it's clear that the current owner has put a lot of time and effort into maintaining and upgrading it. First off, let's talk about the specs. This Fairlane has undergone some significant modifications, including a new interior and brand new tires, ensuring both comfort and reliability. It's equipped with a vintage air conditioning system and cruise control, making it a pleasure to drive on long journeys. Under the hood, you'll find a small block Chevy motor paired with an automatic transmission, all connected to a Ford 9-inch rear end. This setup allows the Fairlane to cruise down the highway at 75 miles per hour with no issues, providing a smooth and enjoyable ride. The car has been driven 100,000 miles, and while it's not a show car, it would make a fantastic cruiser for someone looking to enjoy classic car ownership. The S10 front stub and SBC motor and transmission were installed with precision, ensuring that the car runs and drives absolutely perfectly. The exterior boasts a striking red color, enhancing its vintage appeal and ensuring it stands out on the road. The asking price of $15,000 might seem like a deal for a car with such extensive restoration and upgrades, especially considering the clean title and the excellent condition it's reported to be in. While it may not be a Concours-level show car, the Fairlane offers a blend of classic style and modern convenience, making it a compelling choice for any vintage car enthusiast. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Ford that's been well-maintained and offers plenty of style and character, this 1957 Fairlane is definitely worth checking out. Just be prepared to act fast. With a car this appealing, it's sure to generate plenty of interest from other enthusiasts. So, what do you think about this one, vintage classic car lovers? Let me know your opinion over in the comments. Let's continue with a 1952 Chevrolet Skyline Sport Coupe that's up for sale. This classic ride has a lot to offer, but it's important to note that it's not without its quirks. First, let's talk about the good stuff. According to the seller, this Skyline is a solid cruiser with clean floors, which is always a plus for a car that's over 70 years old. It boasts a new gas tank and lines, ensuring reliable fuel delivery for your drives. The brakes and steering have been attended to, with components powder-coated for durability, enhancing both safety and aesthetics. The distributor and valve cover gaskets have also been replaced, indicating attention to the engine's health. The seller mentions over $4,000 in recent receipts, reflecting the investment made to keep this classic in good running condition. Now, let's address some potential concerns. The car is painted in a striking green, both inside and out, which might not be to everyone's taste. While the seller doesn't mention any specific issues with the paint or interior, it's always wise to inspect these areas closely if you're considering a purchase. The car has an automatic transmission, which can be a plus for those who prefer ease of driving over the manual experience. As for the price, the seller is asking $20,000 for this Skyline. That might seem steep for some, but it's important to remember that classic Chevrolets like this one are becoming increasingly rare and desirable. The low mileage of 4,500 miles since restoration or rebuild suggests it hasn't been excessively driven, which could be appealing to collectors. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic coupe that's got some character and a bit of a story to tell, this 1952 Chevrolet Skyline might be worth checking out. Just be sure to do your due diligence and get a thorough inspection before making any decisions. With its solid build and recent maintenance, it could be a great addition to any classic car collection. Today's treat is a beauty, a 1945 Ford 1/2-ton truck that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. First off, let's talk about the condition of this classic. According to the seller, the truck is in great shape despite being an older restoration, which is impressive for a vehicle that's nearly 80 years old. The green-on-green color scheme gives it a timeless appeal, and the truck boasts a clean, rust-free body, always a good sign when it comes to vintage vehicles. Inside, you'll find a well-maintained interior that reflects the care given over the years. The truck is equipped with a flathead V8 engine paired with a manual floor shift transmission, promising a robust and authentic driving experience. While the truck starts right up, the seller notes that it has been sitting for a while and could use a little TLC to bring it back to its full glory. New tires have just been installed, ensuring it's ready to hit the road with confidence. One thing that really sets this Ford truck apart is its unique short bed with a canvas top, adding to its classic charm and utility. The seller emphasizes that the truck is being sold due to a death in the family, and they are helping a customer with the sale. This context adds a layer of history and care to the vehicle's story. Now let's talk about the price. The seller is asking $20,000 for this Ford truck, which reflects its condition and rarity. While the price might seem steep for some buyers, it's important to remember that classic trucks like this one are becoming increasingly rare and desirable. With 95,715 miles on the odometer, this truck still has plenty of life left in it. It's worth noting that the seller is firm on the price and is looking for serious inquiries only. They also mention that if the listing is still up, the truck is available. So if you're serious about making a purchase, be sure to reach out and express your interest. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Ford truck with plenty of style and character, this 1945 1/2 ton is definitely worth checking out. Just be prepared to act fast. With a truck this cool, it's sure to generate plenty of interest from other enthusiasts. Get ready for a classic ride, a 1940 Plymouth Business Coupe that's sure to get your heart racing. First off, let's talk about the condition of this vintage hot rod. According to the seller, it's clean and free of visible rust, which is a huge plus for anyone looking for a well-preserved vehicle. The paint has some chips and blemishes but still shines well, maintaining the car's classic appeal. The interior is mostly original, with fresh seat upholstery adding a touch of newness to its vintage charm. Now let's get to the really exciting part, the engine. This Plymouth is powered by a 273 V8 engine from a Barracuda, featuring 10:1 compression and a factory high-performance camshaft. This setup promises plenty of power and performance for those who love the thrill of driving a classic. The car is equipped with a 904 automatic transmission, making it a smooth cruiser for local shows and weekend gatherings. The aftermarket air conditioning ensures you stay comfortable during those drives, a rare feature in cars of this era. One thing that really sets this car apart is its well-maintained front suspension. The fabricated front clip with tubular control arms and disc brakes is fresh, although it hasn't been professionally aligned yet. New tires add to the car's roadworthiness, and the brakes have been inspected and are in good condition. The seller mentions driving it a couple of times a week, indicating its reliability and readiness for the road. As for the price, the seller is asking $19,900 for this Plymouth Coupe. While that might seem a bit steep for some buyers, it's important to remember that classic hot rods like this one are becoming increasingly rare and desirable. With 85,464 miles on the odometer, this Plymouth still has plenty of life left in it. The seller is located in Grass Valley and is willing to consider offers in person only, emphasizing the importance of serious inquiries. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Plymouth that's been well-maintained and has plenty of power and style, this 1940 Business Coupe is definitely worth checking out. Just be prepared to act fast. With a car this cool, it's sure to generate plenty of interest from other enthusiasts. Discover something truly special, a 1951 Chevrolet convertible that's looking for a new home. This classic car has a lot to offer, but it's important to note that it's not without its quirks. First, let's talk about the good stuff. This true convertible is a custom project, featuring a blend of vintage and modern elements. Under the hood, you'll find a 283 engine with 3 deuces, paired with a 350 automatic transmission. This combination promises a lively performance for those who appreciate classic cars with a bit of a modern twist. The exterior is finished in a classic white, complemented by a red interior, giving it a timeless appeal. The car includes some unique custom features, such as 53 Cadillac taillights and a 46 Cadillac grille, adding to its distinctive appearance. It also boasts an 85 Cutlass subframe and rear end, along with power steering and disc brakes, which should enhance the driving experience. The tilt wheel is another modern convenience that adds to the car's usability. Now, let's address some of the potential downsides. The seller describes this Chevrolet as a project, indicating that it needs some work to reach its full potential. It requires wiring and has some rust that needs repair in the trunk and rear floor. These issues are typical for a project car and should be considered by potential buyers. As for the price, the seller is asking $8,450 for this Chevrolet convertible, with the possibility of negotiation or trade. While that might seem like a fair price for a project car, it's important to remember that this is a unique vehicle with a lot of potential for customization and restoration. With its clear title and availability, this car could be a great starting point for someone looking to invest time and effort into a classic project. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Chevrolet with potential for upgrades and improvements, this 1951 model might be worth checking out. Just be sure to do your due diligence and get a thorough inspection before making any decisions. If you're looking for a show quality car or a numbers matching original, this might not be the best choice for you. However, for a custom project with unique features, it's definitely an intriguing option. Here's an exciting opportunity for classic car enthusiasts. A stunning 1936 Ford 5-window Coupe Deluxe, a vintage car that promises to captivate attention wherever it goes. Let's dive into the specifics. This retro car is powered by a classic flathead V8 engine, coupled with a manual transmission, embodying the essence of pre-war American engineering. Remarkably, this nearly 90-year-old vehicle has only 300 miles on the odometer, indicating its preserved state and adding to its allure among classic cars for sale. The interior details remain unspecified, but the 5-window Coupe Deluxe is renowned for offering a unique driving experience, typical of its era. The car's potential for customization and restoration is a standout feature. The seller notes that the vehicle is almost ready to run, but requires a few finishing touches. This presents a thrilling opportunity for enthusiasts to infuse their personal style into this historic piece, making it a perfect project car for those passionate about vintage cars. However, it's important to consider the challenges. The car is currently non-drivable, as indicated by the seller's suggestion to bring a trailer. This implies that while the car holds immense potential, it may require varying degrees of labor and investment to reach its full glory. The specifics of the needed work aren't detailed, so prospective buyers should be prepared for an inspection to assess the scope of restoration required. Priced at $13,500, this Ford Coupe represents a potentially rewarding investment for collectors and enthusiasts. Given its rarity and the growing trend of restoring classic cars, this price reflects its value as a piece of automotive history. As these models become increasingly scarce, their desirability continues to rise, making this an appealing option for those looking to own a piece of the past. In summary, if you're seeking a pre-war Ford Coupe with a rich history and undeniable charm, this 1936 model is a must-see. Ensure you conduct a thorough inspection to understand the restoration needs fully. This car embodies old-school charm and could become a cherished gem for the right buyer. Engage with this opportunity and explore the possibilities of owning a piece of automotive heritage. Check out this incredible classic, a 1951 Chevrolet 3800 one-ton truck that's been well preserved over the years. This vintage car is a testament to the durability and timeless appeal of Chevrolet's design, and it's clear that the owners have put effort into maintaining it. First off, let's talk about the specs. This 3800 series truck is powered by a robust 216 CI straight-six engine, paired with a standard 4-speed manual transmission, offering a driving experience that harks back to the golden era of American trucks. With 93,139 miles on the odometer, it's impressive for a vehicle over 70 years old, showcasing its resilience and the care it has received. Inside, while specific details about the interior color aren't provided, you can expect the classic utilitarian design typical of trucks from this era. The exterior boasts a striking green color, adding to its vintage charm and making it a standout on the road. If you're concerned about maintenance, rest assured. The seller notes that the truck has undergone significant updates, including new brake lines, wheel cylinders, and drag-link bushings, ensuring its roadworthiness and enhancing its safety features. This attention to detail in maintenance highlights the commitment to preserving this retro car's functionality. Now, I know what you might be thinking, a truck this old must have some issues, right? Well, according to the seller, this Chevrolet 3800 is in good condition, making it a reliable choice for those interested in classic trucks. However, as with any used car, it's always a good idea to get a thorough inspection before making a purchase. The asking price of $11,000 is quite reasonable for a truck of this age and condition, especially considering the rarity and historical significance of the 3800 series. It's a fair price for the right buyer who appreciates vintage vehicles and the charm they bring. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Chevrolet truck with plenty of character and history, this 1951 Chevrolet 3800 is definitely worth checking out. Just be prepared to act fast. With a truck this cool and well-maintained, it's sure to attract interest from other classic car enthusiasts. Feast your eyes on this beauty. A 1938 Chevrolet coupe that's been meticulously maintained and built to impress on the road. First off, let's talk about the heart of this classic. Under the hood, this coupe boasts an engine that promises substantial horsepower, making it a formidable presence whether cruising down the street or showcasing at a car meet. With only 2,500 miles on the odometer since its restoration, this engine is primed for performance and reliability, ensuring you can enjoy its power for years to come. This Chevrolet coupe is equipped with an automatic transmission, providing smooth and effortless shifts, allowing you to focus on the driving experience and the attention it garners. Its exterior is finished in a sleek black paint job, exuding a timeless elegance that complements its vintage design. The gray interior adds a touch of sophistication, offering a comfortable and stylish environment for both driver and passengers. Now let's talk about the condition of this beauty. According to the seller, this coupe is in excellent condition, with a clean title and a history of careful ownership. The performance upgrades and meticulous maintenance mean you can be confident in its reliability and roadworthiness. Its gasoline engine runs great, delivering impressive horsepower that ensures it stands out wherever it goes. Priced at $37,750, this Chevrolet coupe offers a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of automotive history. While the price reflects its condition and performance capabilities, it's a fair investment for those who appreciate vintage cars with modern enhancements. The seller emphasizes the car's allure, noting that it turns heads and captivates onlookers as it motors down the road. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic car that combines vintage charm with modern performance, this 1938 Chevrolet coupe is definitely worth checking out. With its powerful engine, stunning black exterior, and luxurious gray interior, this car is sure to impress both on the street and at shows. Just be prepared to enjoy the attention and admiration it commands wherever you drive. Take a moment to admire the 1951 Ford F-150 regular cab FX2 pickup that's ready to hit the road. First off, let's talk about the condition of this classic. According to the seller, the truck has been meticulously built, starting from parts acquired in 1999 and brought to life in 2010. With only 900 miles since completion, this vintage truck is in excellent condition and very reliable for running and driving. The seller's confidence in its mechanical soundness is evident, making it a trustworthy choice for any classic car enthusiast. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful Ford 2350 V8 engine, offering robust performance and a smooth ride. Paired with a 700R4 automatic transmission, this truck is designed for both comfort and power, whether you're cruising down the highway or tackling everyday tasks. With power steering, heat, and air conditioning, this pickup combines modern conveniences with its classic charm, ensuring a pleasant driving experience. Now let's talk about the exterior. The truck is finished in a striking green color, making it a standout on the road. The seller doesn't mention any issues with rust or rot, which is a significant plus for a vehicle of this age. The positive traction rear end further enhances its driving capabilities, providing stability and control in various conditions. As for the interior, the gold color scheme adds a touch of elegance to the cabin. Although specific details aren't provided, the overall condition of the truck suggests that the interior is well maintained and comfortable, reflecting the classic style and craftsmanship of the era. Now let's talk about the price. The seller is asking $22,500 for this Ford F-150. While this might seem substantial for a vintage truck, it's important to consider the rarity and desirability of such a well-preserved classic. With its excellent condition, reliable mechanics, and unique build history, this truck could be a great investment for any classic car enthusiast. Overall, if you're in the market for a vintage Ford truck that's ready to hit the road and turn heads wherever it goes, this 1951 F-150 regular cab FX2 pickup is definitely worth checking out. With its excellent condition, reliable mechanics, and stunning green exterior, this truck is sure to provide plenty of smiles per mile for its lucky new owner. Get ready to be impressed with a 1950 Mercury Custom 4-door sedan that's just waiting for the right person to appreciate its unique features and craftsmanship. First off, let's talk about the condition of this classic. The seller describes it as being in very good condition, with a robust drivetrain and a striking appearance. The car runs and drives great, having been driven for years, which speaks to its reliability and mechanical soundness. Under the hood, you'll find a rebuilt 351W engine paired with a Ford AOD transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear end, ensuring smooth and powerful performance. The Edelbrock carburetor, along with paint-matched valve covers and air cleaner, adds to its custom appeal. This Mercury is equipped with a dual-option exhaust system, allowing you to choose between a deeper, meaner sound or a quieter ride. Now, let's talk about the potential of this Mercury. With its French-in headlights and taillights, recessed power extension radio antenna, and a 2-inch chop top, this car is a real head-turner. The tangerine pearl coat paint job, combined with shaved door handles and remote keyless entry, gives it a sleek and modern look. The inclusion of a Gen 1 Corvette front grille and 57 Chevy bumpers further enhances its distinctive style. The interior, while not fully finished, features leather seats with 8-way power adjustment, a flaming river tilt steering wheel, and extensive sound deadening material. The stereo system is impressive, boasting a 1350-watt, 8-speaker JL audio setup with subwoofers and a Bluetooth interface. Vintage Air Super Gen 2 AC and heater unit ensure comfort in any weather. As for the price, the seller is asking $33,000 for this Mercury. While the interior still requires some finishing touches like door panels and a headliner, the car's unique modifications and excellent mechanical condition make it a worthwhile investment for the right buyer. Notable flaws include a dent in the passenger side rear door and a crack in the driver's side rear window, but these do not detract significantly from its overall appeal. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Mercury with custom features and plenty of character, this 1950 model is definitely worth checking out. With its unique styling and powerful performance, this car could be a truly rewarding addition to any collection. You're in for a real treat today. A beautifully maintained 1938 Plymouth Deluxe sedan that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. First off, let's talk about the condition of this deluxe sedan. According to the seller, it's in clean condition, and it's easy to see why. This classic has been thoughtfully upgraded to ensure both reliability and comfort, making it a joy to drive and enjoy. Under the hood, you'll find a robust Chevy 350 engine paired with an automatic transmission, both of which have only a few thousand miles on them. This setup provides a smooth and powerful driving experience, perfect for both leisurely cruises and spirited drives. The seller notes that the car runs great, though the carburetor could use some adjusting, a minor task for any classic car enthusiast. The exterior is finished in a pristine white, complemented by an off-white interior that adds a touch of elegance to the cabin. The front seats are new, offering comfort and style for both the driver and passengers. This Plymouth is equipped with modern conveniences such as power brakes, power steering, and a working heater and AOC, ensuring a comfortable ride regardless of the weather. One unique feature of this deluxe sedan is its focus on drivability. Built to be driven and enjoyed, this car combines classic charm with modern functionality. The seller is asking $20,000 for this Plymouth, with the price open to offers. Considering the upgrades and the overall condition of the car, this seems like a fair price for a classic that's ready to be enjoyed. As with any classic car purchase, it's always a good idea to get a thorough inspection before making a final decision. While the seller doesn't provide specific details about the car's maintenance history, the overall presentation suggests it's been well cared for. If you're in the market for a classic car with both style and substance, this 1938 Plymouth Deluxe sedan is definitely worth checking out. With its clean condition, modern upgrades, and classic appeal, this car is sure to provide plenty of smiles per mile. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of vintage cars, this Plymouth offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of automotive history. Take a look at this beauty, a 1960 Ford Ranchero that's in good condition and ready to hit the road. First off, let's talk about the engine. Under the hood, you'll find a classic gasoline engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, offering an engaging driving experience that enthusiasts of vintage cars will surely appreciate. While the seller doesn't specify the engine size or output, the Ranchero's reputation for reliability suggests it's a solid performer, ready to deliver smooth and enjoyable drives. Now let's talk about the overall condition of this Ranchero. The seller describes it as being in good condition for its age, which is promising for a vehicle over 60 years old. The exterior and interior are both finished in a sleek gray, giving it a cohesive and timeless look. While the seller notes that the car could benefit from a little paintwork, the rest of the vehicle is reported to be in working order, indicating that it has been well maintained over the years. With an odometer reading of 21,698 miles, this Ranchero presents as a low-mileage example, adding to its appeal. It's always wise to verify the mileage, but if accurate, this suggests the car has been driven sparingly, preserving its mechanical integrity. The seller is asking $6,500 for this Ranchero, which is a reasonable price considering its condition and the potential for further restoration. One of the appealing aspects of this Ranchero is its classic styling combined with practical functionality. As a vehicle that blends the characteristics of a car and a truck, it offers versatility and charm, making it a unique addition to any collection. The seller doesn't mention any specific recent work or upgrades, but the overall description suggests a vehicle that's ready to be enjoyed as is, with room for personalization. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Ford Ranchero that's in good condition and ready to hit the road, this 1960 model is definitely worth checking out. With its manual transmission, low mileage, and distinctive gray finish, this car is sure to provide plenty of smiles per mile. While it may need a touch of paint to reach its full potential, its solid foundation makes it a worthwhile investment for the right enthusiast. we got a treat in store for you. A 1931 Ford slate window that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. First off, let's talk about the history of this classic. According to the seller, this Ford was restored a few years ago, bringing it back to its former glory. The restoration work suggests that it has been well-loved and meticulously cared for, making it a standout piece for any vintage car enthusiast. Now, let's talk about the condition of this slate window. The seller describes it as a must-see, and from the details provided, it's clear why. The car is presented as both a show car and a daily driver, indicating its versatility and robust condition. The exterior boasts a striking red paint job, sure to catch the eye of onlookers, while the interior features a tasteful gray color scheme, adding a touch of elegance to its vintage charm. Under the hood, you'll find a gasoline engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, offering a driving experience that harks back to the early days of motoring. The seller notes that it runs like a new car, which is a testament to the quality of the restoration and ongoing maintenance. With only 1,328 miles on the odometer since its restoration, this Ford promises reliability and longevity. As for the price, the seller is asking $29,500 for this slate window. While that may seem like a significant investment, it's important to consider the rarity and condition of such a well-maintained classic. Given its restoration and the care it has received, this Ford could be a solid investment for the right buyer. The seller mentions having a clean Florida title on hand, ensuring a smooth transaction for the prospective owner. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Ford that's both a showpiece and a pleasure to drive, this 1931 slate window is definitely worth checking out. With its stunning red exterior, well-maintained mechanicals, and elegant interior, this car is sure to provide plenty of smiles per mile. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of vintage cars, this Ford offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of automotive history. Prepare for a real classic treat, a 1935 Plymouth Coupe that's ready to hit the road and turn some heads. First off, let's talk about the condition of this coupe. The seller describes it as clean, which is always a promising sign for a vintage vehicle. This Plymouth has been in storage for many years, suggesting it has been preserved and potentially shielded from the wear and tear of regular use. One of the standout features of this particular Plymouth is the inclusion of a Heights front end and disc brakes, which are modern upgrades that enhance the car's handling and stopping power. These improvements make it not only a classic beauty, but also a safer and more enjoyable drive. The car is equipped with an automatic transmission, providing ease of use and a smooth driving experience. The exterior boasts a striking red color, sure to catch the eye of onlookers and add to the car's timeless appeal. While the seller does not specify the interior color, the overall clean condition suggests that it has been well maintained. With 123,123 miles on the odometer, this Plymouth has seen its share of the road, yet it remains a testament to the durability and charm of pre-war American automobiles. As for the price, the seller is asking $26,500 for this Plymouth Coupe. While that may seem like a significant investment, it's important to consider the rarity and desirability of such a well-preserved classic. The modern upgrades and clean condition make it a worthwhile investment for the right buyer. The seller notes that no trades are accepted, indicating a straightforward sale process. Overall, if you're in the market for a classic Plymouth that's both a showpiece and a pleasure to drive, this 1935 Coupe is definitely worth checking out. With its modern enhancements, striking red exterior, and preserved condition, this car is sure to provide plenty of smiles per mile. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of vintage cars, this Plymouth offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of automotive history. We've got a real gem to share with you, a 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe that's in great shape and ready for a new owner. First off, let's talk about the history of this car. According to the seller, this classic Mustang has been lovingly maintained with a focus on preserving its strong bones. This attention to detail is always a good sign when it comes to vintage cars, as it suggests that the vehicle has been well cared for over the years. Now let's talk about the condition of this Mustang. The seller describes it as having its fair share of patina and body imperfections, but emphasizes the solid structure of the car. This is a testament to the car's durability and the seller's intent to maintain its original character. While the seller doesn't list all the specific work that was done, they do mention having documented everything over the last 3 pages of their post, which they can provide to serious buyers. One thing that really stands out about this Mustang is its mileage. With 36,831 miles on the odometer, this retro car still has plenty of life left in it. Under the hood, you'll find a 302 engine from a 71 Torino, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission and an 8-inch rear end from a 67 Mustang. The seller notes that the car runs well, which is always a good sign. They also mentioned that there are some electronic issues, like the heater not working, but the car remains a solid performer. As for the price, the seller is asking $10,500 for this Mustang. While that may seem like a lot for a car that's nearly 60 years old, it's important to keep in mind the unique features and the car's overall condition. Given the seller's openness to offers, there may be some room for negotiation. Of course, as with any used car purchase, it's always a good idea to get a thorough inspection before making a final decision. The seller seems willing to provide more details to serious buyers, which is a good sign. If the car checks out, it could be a great opportunity to own a classic Mustang that's in good shape overall. With its unique engine setup, documented history, and overall solid condition, this car has a lot to offer for the right buyer. While the price may be a bit steep for some, the seller's willingness to consider offers makes it a compelling option for anyone looking to add a classic Mustang to their collection. Let me tell you about this fascinating 1929 Mercedes-Benz I found for $19,998. You're looking at a piece of automotive history that's truly captivating. This vintage car is a testament to the elegance and engineering prowess of its era. The odometer reads 1,291 miles, but given the car's age, it's likely seen more of the road than that. Still, the low reading suggests it has been preserved with care over the decades. Under the hood, this Mercedes-Benz is equipped with an automatic transmission, a feature that adds a touch of modern convenience to this classic ride. The seller, Robin Nim, has ensured that this retro car is in good running condition, making it a viable option for those who appreciate the charm of classic cars for sale. The exterior of this 1929 Mercedes-Benz is a striking yellow, a color that captures the eye and reflects the bold style of the time. This sedan's body style is both elegant and timeless, offering a glimpse into the luxurious automotive designs of the late 1920s. The interior complements the exterior with a rich brown color, providing a warm and inviting atmosphere that speaks to the luxury of its day. While $19,998 might seem like a hefty price for a car approaching its centennial, consider this. You're getting a classic Mercedes-Benz with a unique aesthetic and a clean title. The car's condition and the work done to maintain it make it a valuable find for any vintage car enthusiast. It's important to note that as with many cars of this age, there may be some quirks and maintenance needs, but that's part of the charm and challenge of owning a piece of history. For someone looking to delve into the world of classic car ownership, this 1929 Mercedes-Benz could be a remarkable starting point. It's a chance to own a vehicle that not only represents a bygone era of automotive design, but also offers the potential for restoration and personalization. If you're in the market for a used car that stands out from the crowd, this Mercedes-Benz is definitely worth considering. With its unique features and historical significance, it has a lot to offer the right buyer.